This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. And Van Vliet, here we go. Misses from close range. And here are the Pacers now. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And the shot goes in.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Smith. The rebound by Turner.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Now, here is Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. That 3 off the mark. Smith drives in. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Pass to Turner. In the corner, it's Hield. He's in with it. Halliburton picks him up. Turner with the steal. And Siakam throws it down.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Smith outside. Out to the wing. Here's Anderson. Back to Smith. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Hield right side. Stolen by Brooks. Tipped away. And stolen by Siakam.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Turner.
2 minutes.
Halliburton on the wing. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Smith. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Anderson with the ball. Covered by Hield. Anderson the screen. The drive by Smith. Clock at 6. Eason the screen. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Turner with the screen. On the wing, Hield. Turner inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Thompson. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. They get it again. Pass to Anderson. Eason, the screen. Inside. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Thompson. They shoot again. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Halliburton. And that one drops. Halliburton's got 6.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Indiana out in front, up 10. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far.
The Rockets call.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
To the middle. Ooh, the double clutch. Walker's shot is off.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner.
Pacers.
Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. And the 3 ball is good. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Whitmore. He can't hit that time. Walker with some nice D. Indiana leading by 15. Down low. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance. The ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now, here's Şengün. No scoring in this one.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
First team foul. Timeout charge to Houston. Let's make some noise for your Rockets!
Here's Nesmith. 17-point lead, their biggest. They set the screen. Back to Walker. Green with the block. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Şengün with the bucket. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Ibaka outside. Pass to McConnell. Screened by Ibaka. to the inside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Ibaka's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, this is an important part of his offense. We know Van Vliet can knock down big-time shots, but what a pretty pass right there.
And so here is Indiana. The Rockets making the shot. Walker with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. Walker's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Whitmore. .144 left to play here in the half. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Van Vliet. Still without a basket. From outside the arc. Walker with the rebound. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Şengün, no good. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Back to McConnell. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Great tee that time from Green. Rockets trailed by 20. Drives to the hoop. Whitmore hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Ibaka for three. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Ibaka's got 8 here in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. And Siakam has it in the corner. 4 seconds left.
Oh, please. Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Screen by Siakam. And it's Halliburton missing. Smith right side. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Shot by Eason, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. And here is Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Here's Eason. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Now Eason. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Now, here's Halliburton. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Anderson the screen. Houston moving it around. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Siakam pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Halliburton on the wing. Healed outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Driving inside. And then Healed with the dunk.
Most shooters have a knack for scoring the basketball. Buddy Hield getting on the offensive glass there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Green. Hasn't made one yet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Inside, here's Walker. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
To the left wing. Şengün with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and he makes that one.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now, here's McConnell. And here's Walker outside. Thompson with the rebound. Down low. Here's Şengün. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Yeah, easy call.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Indiana. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
Assisted by
Toppin's got his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Tate. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's McConnell. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Şengün. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Indiana called for the foul. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. The free throw dropped for Şengün. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here is Ibaka. No good on the quick three. And so it's Indiana ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Can't hit from in close.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Timeout called the Rockets. Here's Green. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll stink.
Siakam misses. Right side, Green. Here's Smith. Pass to Brooks. Here's Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
Siakam with it. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Smith penetrating. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, that is a statement. Smith Jr. taking no prisoners.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Thompson. Out to Brooks. Smith inside. In the corner, it's Eason. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. And it's Smith missing. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Timeout called the Rockets. And it's the Pacers' ball. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Healed outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
In the corner, it's Eason. Back to Şengün.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Eason.
2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That'll be 3 seconds. Indiana ball.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Here's Halliburton. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith on the wing. To the inside. Anderson can't get it to go. Now the Pacers with it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Indiana.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turner for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana.